Welcome to the tutorial series of DeepSense. My name is Lu Yan, and today's topic is Introduction to Linux. I am the HPC platform specialist of DeepSense, Faculty of Computer Science, Dalhousie University. You can always go to the public wiki of DeepSense to see a brief introduction of Linux. So let's go to the public wiki of DeepSense to see the web page. Okay, you can see here is the public wiki of DeepSense. On the left side, you can see a lot of topics that we cover for using the HPC environment of DeepSense. Here you can see the basic Linux. You can see some brief introduction and explanation of some commands using Linux. So in this tutorial, I'm going to use a terminal to show our users how to use Linux on DeepSense's platform. So now you see the platform, the shell after you log on DeepSense's HPC environment. Right now we are on login 1. So here LUY is my username, at ds-lg-01 is login 1 of DeepSense. So here, after the prompt, you can type your Linux commands, you can type the name of your script to run, and you can see the output of your commands or scripts. So here today, I'm going to show you some popular commands that you're going to use on DeepSense very often. These commands are very helpful for you to manage your files and directories and also see the output of your scripts and manage the files from your local machine to DeepSense. The first command is ls. ls lists your files and the directories in the current directory. Let's have a first look of the output of this command. You see, after I type ls and then enter, I see all the files and the directories in my current directory. So you can see in the output, the directory names are in blue and the file names are in green, red, or black, according to the types of the files. Their colors are different. Actually, there are many parameters you can use with ls command to get even better or helpful output for you. So how to see the parameters of a command? You can always use a Linux command man and followed with the command name to see the menu of this command. Let's see. You can see here the name of the command, the synopsis, and the description. In the description section, you can see a lot of parameters for different purposes for this command. We are going to show a few examples for you. If you use ls-l, you're going to see a long list format of the output. Here you can see in this output, you can see the permission of the files and directories, the owner and the group of the directories and the files, the size of the directory and files, the modification date and time, and the file name. It's very helpful information for you. Combining with -l, you can use another parameter t. T shows the newest modification time of the files and directories and put the newest one at the top. Let's see. After we use parameter t, you can see the newest directory we modified is test directory. We just did it today, December the 10th, 9/24. So it's very easy for you to find the directories and the files that modified recently. The second command is cd. cd allows you to enter a different directory. So for example, we see we have a directory tests in the current directory. We want to go into tests directory. You can cd tests. Now you are in test directory. Now we do another ls to see what contents are in tests. You can see these files. They are some test files, and some scripts, and some output. cd is very useful for you to change back and forth into different directories. But one thing you need to know, how to go to your home directory. On Linux, your home directory is always represented by tilde. So no matter which directory you are in right now, you can always type in cd tilde to go back to your home directory. See, we are in our home directory, and we can see our files and directories in our home directory. Next command is mkdir to make new directory. So you type in the command followed by the directory name. Say we want to make a new directory named my tester. Enter. Let's see if this directory is there. My tester here. You can see my tester is here. It's created. Of course, it's empty right now. But you can enter my tester ls. There's nothing. Now let's go back to our home directory. The next command is rm to remove your files or directories. When you remove a file, you type in the command rm followed by the file name. Let's see, using this example, GPU error. I want to remove this file, GPU error. So I followed the file name after rm command, and then enter ls. You see the file disappeared, right? So you can also delete or remove directories using rm command, but you have to use -r as the parameter to represent you are going to delete a directory instead of a file, and then followed by the directory name. We can delete the directory we just created, rm-r my tester. That's ls. See, it was here in this area, right? And now it's deleted. The next command is cat. Cat is very important. Cat allows you to view the contents of a file. Let's look at the my Python script, gpu.py. Let's see what it has. Cat gpu.py is going to show you the contents of this script, but you cannot edit anything of it. This is a very simple Python script. You can see the contents. If you want to edit it, you are going to use vi command or vim gpu.py, and this way you can get into an editor. You can modify the file and save it and quit. You can look at a lot of web pages. You can search how to use vi, how to use vim to see the command and the shortcuts to use vi to edit a text file on Linux. The next command is very helpful, very useful, cp, to copy a file from this directory to the current directory or to a different directory on the same machine. Say if I want to copy gpu.py in the current directory to tests directory, you type in the command, the original file and the target directory. So then enter. Now let's see if it's in tests directory. You can see gpu.py. It's copied here, right? So now we remove it because we don't need it. It's just a test. Okay. The next command, scp, this is very different from cp. scp copies files from this host to another host. So let's go to another terminal window. So say I want to copy my file. So first you need to know where you are. Right now I'm on the directory I'm in is the local, the directory on my local machine, on my laptop. So this file .this number.tar is on the local drive on my laptop. I want to copy this file to my home directory on DeepSense's login 1. So I use scp command. scp source file, target file location, and then I hit enter. And I type in my password, and you can see the file is being copied. After the file is copied, you can go back to your home directory and see if it's there. So while it's copying, we can look at other commands here. If you don't know which directory you are in, you can always type in the command pwd, which shows you the current directory, working directory you are in, to show you the directory. The output is the current directory. So say if we go to tests directory, after you type pwd, you can see the output is tests directory. Let's see if the copy is done. The copy is done. So remember the file name is this number and tar. Let's go back to our home directory, cd home. Let's see. Oh, we should use some ls-lt to show, you see, we use -t to see the newest file at the top. You see, this file is copied to my home directory. Okay, the last command that is useful is mv. mv can either rename your file or move a file to a different directory. Say we want to rename our file, example1.txt to example2.txt. So the rename happens example here, where it's here, example2.txt. So example1.txt doesn't exist anymore. So the name is changed to example2.txt. So we can also move this file example2.txt to another directory. Say we move it to test directory. So you put the source file here, example2.txt, you put the target directory here, so you're going to move it there. You are not copying the file to test, you're moving there. So enter. Let's see if the file is there. You can see example2.txt. So there are very many files. There are many commands under Linux. So you can always go to Google to Google the commands you want to use. And you can always go to use the man page, man space, the command name in the shell to see the menu of that command, to see the details and how to use it. So this basically gives you an idea how Linux commands work. So if you have any questions, you are always welcome to send email to support at deepsense.ca. Thank you. Bye-bye.